So this morning, there was a small window in the rain when I woke up. So I thought, you know what? I can make it to work and beat the rain. I didn't beat the rain, so I got soaked. Thankfully, I have a heat gun at work, so I was able to dry off a lot of the stuff. But unfortunately, my gloves just will not dry. Usually, in order to dry welding gloves, I usually just have to put them into the oven and bake them for like 30 minutes just to bake the fucking water out of them. Well, anyway, end of the day came and I rode home. Riding home with soaked gloves is not fun, especially whenever it's like below 50 degrees outside. Which that's questionable because I know it's California, but it definitely felt colder. Like, for instance, I could easily see my breath. I could have sworn I saw frost on some things. We do have some storms coming in, so it's not out of the question to think that maybe a cold front came in or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. My hands are like getting really numb, and when I got back in, you know, the normal, like, your hands get like super red and they start tingling really bad and they just like start burning. Yeah. That's not fun. They're doing okay now though, so whatever. Today I went to go charge my bicycle, and before I even got to the bike, I heard the motor going full speed. I was like, oh shit. And turns out, I don't know in what order it happened, but the bike flipped over and the motor was going full speed. But the throttle wasn't depressed. So I'm thinking what happened was there's a small chance that the throttle broke while I was sitting there. Now, I don't remember turning it on, but maybe I left it on. I do that sometimes on accident, but it's so easy to leave an electric vehicle on. Well, anyway, so there were like skid marks going up to where it flipped over. So it looks like it just started going without falling over. It just started going and went. And then it like hit and flipped over, and then it was spinning, which is annoying. I just checked on it like 30 minutes before though, so it had only been doing it for at most 30 minutes. Well, anyway, so then whenever I reset the system, because basically it would not accept the thumb throttle command, so it was just all on. So I disconnected the battery, connected the battery back up, and then it wouldn't detect thumb throttle. Opened up I took off the thumb throttle actuator module thing, and I opened that up and found that, I wish I didn't know what was inside there, but now I do. Basically, the entire mechanism of the thumb throttle is just a magnet moving away from a Hall effect sensor. That's all it is. I do not trust that. But anyway, what I definitely do not trust is the solder joints onto it, because one solder joint had broken off. Whenever that broke off when the thing was on, it didn't detect that as a fault, so it just thought, oh, full throttle. But then, later on, whenever I reset it, then the internal computer inside the controller detected that as a fault. It's a shame it didn't detect it the first time, though. Oh well. I resoldered the one pin, or the one wire on there, and it's a lot stronger now. You can pull it with a pair of pliers and it won't come off. But whenever I was testing it by pulling a pair of pliers, the other wires fell off. They just got bumped and fell off. It's like, what kind of solder job is this? This is fucking horrible. So I soldered those back on too and put a little shrink wrap around them and stuff like that. But still, it's like, for fuck's sake. Oh well. At least it is designed in a way to where the power button will just turn it off. You know what I mean? I have had several instances where the motor will start going just like very lightly when I'm not even pressing anything, so I have to turn it off and turn it back on, and it's fine. I'm thinking there's some like glitches in the internal programming inside the motor controller, which is it's you don't think of there being a computer in there, but I bet there probably is a computer, like a little Arduino type thing that's running everything. Yeah, well. Good news though, I got that all fixed, and I got my charger in, so I have the charger, a 2.5 amp charger. I have that on the bike now, and the bike is chargeable. So now I have a charger on the bike, and I can plug it in wherever I want, and it'll charge. And the new charger is actually quieter. Don't know how I feel about that, because before I could tell if it was done charging by if it wasn't making a fan sound. Well, now it makes a fan sound, but you have to put your ear next to it to hear it because it's so quiet. It's like a laptop fan. I don't know how I feel like that, but oh well. Well, my day's been okay. Oh, actually it's been pretty good. Today I went to the San Francisco Cable Car Museum. Yeah, okay, that made it pretty good. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. See ya!